My previous low-calorie cinnamon roll recipe is, quite frankly, banging, and I still have them on a literal weekly basis. But that being said, there is always room for a bit of extra variety, and that is where today's recipe comes in, because today we have low-calorie, high-protein, blueberry cinnamon rolls. That's right, fruit. Health. As I mentioned previously, the YouTube algorithm changes have been kicking my ass lately. Views have been abysmal. So if you like me, if you like my content, I am asking you, please help me out. Drop me a comment, leave the video a like, subscribe to the channel. All these little things will help me beat that algorithm. I don't care what your comment says. If you say something nice, that'll be nice. It'll make me feel nice. But to be honest, a comment's a comment. Helps the algorithm the same way. You can also contact me directly on ashmaypt@gmail.com, or you can hit the top link in the description to go to Progressive Physique Coaching, my online coaching company, to find out more information about what I offer. With all that said, let's get into the ingredients to make some of these high protein, low calorie cinnamon rolls. Okay, so it may shock you to learn that the ingredients for this are going to be very similar to my previous cinnamon rolls, just with some blueberries. But for good time's sake, let's go through them anyway. First off is going to be 220 grams of self-raising flour. Followed by that will be 220 grams of fat-free Greek yogurt. A higher quality one is recommended here, the thicker the better. You're then going to want 5 grams or so of sweetener. I like sucralose, but you can use whichever you prefer. We're going to have 150 grams of blueberries, frozen or fresh is fine. Mine are in the freezer, so use your imagination to see those. 3 grams or more if you like things cinnamony of cinnamon. Just a few tablespoons of unsweetened almond milk. You can probably even use water, to be honest. And then 50 grams of powdered erythritol. This is 0-calorie icing sugar. It's amazing. That is all we are going to need for these cinnamon rolls, and this is going to be enough to make 6 rolls, so bear that in mind when you're deciding how much of the recipe to use. Now it's time to make them. So begin by preheating your oven to 180 degrees C and get an oven safe dish ready to go. In a separate small mixing bowl, add your blueberries, sweetener and cinnamon, mix them together and then set that aside for now. In a larger mixing bowl, add your flour, yogurt and remaining sweetener, then mix well until you've got a moldable dough ball formed. Get yourself some parchment paper, flour the surface lightly and begin to roll out your dough into a large rectangle, and we are aiming for it to be around 12 inches wide. Spray the dough with 0-calorie cooking spray. Evenly spread the blueberry mixture over the top of that until you've got full thick coverage. Then roll the dough tightly, lock in the filling in place. Get yourself a sharp knife, I stress sharp. Then evenly slice this into 6 cinnamon rolls. I like to cut the ends off mine just to make the roll even on the sides and cleaner, but you don't have to do that. Now you just have to bake the blueberry cinnamon rolls for 20 minutes or so, just until they're cooked through, then let them cool down on the side. In the meantime, prepare your glazing by adding the 50 grams of powdered sweetener into a few tablespoons of unsweetened almond milk, then drizzle that over the top of your cinnamon rolls. You can make them as pretty or as ugly as you like. They call it homemade, it's fine, and then you're ready to go. So, like I said earlier, this recipe is enough to make 6 cinnamon rolls, but bear in mind, I like my cinnamon rolls to be big boys. I make mine like 1.5 inches to 2 inches wide. A lot of people do like 1 inch, so you might want to make 8 or 10 out of what I make 6 of, but for my recipe, making 6, each cinnamon roll is going to give you 161 calories. Within those calories is going to be 8 grams of protein, 31 grams of carbs, and only 0.5 grams of fat. Pretty unbelievable. These cinnamon rolls are amazing. The way that the juices of the blueberries mix into the cinnamon sugar and it all combines with the dough, it's just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, it's so good. So if you have been having and loving my previous cinnamon roll recipe, I would strongly recommend giving this one a try. As with that previous recipe, these are amazing for meal prep because they freeze so well. So you can make yourself a huge batch, whack them all in the freezer, and then you can literally take them from frozen into the microwave for like 2 minutes, and they come out of the microwave hot and steaming like they've just been freshly baked. I literally feel like a professional baker on the Bake Off every time I do this, and it's so good. If you do try these out, then please let me know how you find them. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and let me know any other recipes you'd like me to tackle next. As always, hit the top link in the description to find out more information about Progressive Physique Coaching, my online coaching company, or you can always email me your questions personally at ashmaypt@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. As always, if you aren't already, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Until the next one, see you later, guys.